Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to be reading the second story in our Decodable reader that's for Lesson 4. And I wanted to touch on expression. If you want to be like a movie star when you grow up, you have to know when you're reading your script that when you see an exclamation at the end of a sentence, you need to sound real excited. You have to say it with lots of emotion. And if you see a question mark at the end of a sentence in your script, then you have to make your voice raise up like you're asking a question. So exclamation mark, you say it with lots of emotion. Question mark, you say it like you're asking a question. And this one right here, you're just making a statement or a declaration. You're just, it's not too passionate. It doesn't sound like a question. So these are the three ways that sentences can end with an exclamation mark, a question, or a period. And then remember, sentences begin with a capital letter and they end with one of these, and they have to have a naming part and an action part. So I'm going to look in our story. I'm going to see if the person remembered all the rules about making sentences. And I'm just going to read you the story. So we're going to first go to the table of contents that tells us what's in this book. We're going to the second story for lesson 4, and it's on page 81. So here's 81. Now, the name of our story is Ned. And remember, I'm reading the story to see if I'm going to be impressed with this person for remembering to begin their sentences with capital letters and end with one of our three ending marks. So I'll read it to you. Ned. I'll bet you that's Ned. Here is Ned. Who is he? So far, I'm impressed. I'm going to do a finger check. Capital letter at the beginning, period at the end. That's a good sentence. Capital letter at the beginning, question mark at the end. That person remembered how to write their sentence. I'm just going to read the rest of the story and then I'll comment again. Here is Ned. Who is he? Ned is not Ned Pig. Okay, so maybe that's Ned Pig. Ned is not Ned Ox. This guy in the middle of this book is Ned Ox. Ned is Ned Hog. So a hog is like a big pig. So maybe that's him right on this page. Is Ned Hog big? Yes. Does Ned have 10 wigs? Are these wigs? No, wigs are like hair. Those are hats. It says no. Ned Hog has 10 hats. I'm trying to make myself sound like a movie star. When I see the exclamation marks, I try to make it sound like I have emotion about it. Do you? Like this word, no. This one, yes. So I use more expression when I see these exclamation marks. I'll show you how not to read. Is Ned Hog big? Yes. Does Ned have 10 wigs? No. Ned Hog has 10 hats. If I read like that, are they going to hire me to be an actress? No. I'd have to read like this. Is Ned Hogg big? Yes. Does Ned have 10 wigs? No. Ned Hogg has 10 hats. There, now I'm not so boring. So there he is. Ned has a cap too. So there's a difference between caps and hats. These are hats, and when you wear like a baseball cap, it's a little different looking, isn't it? Ned has a cap too. Ned Hogg is at bat. When someone's at bat, that means it's their turn to try to hit the ball with the bat. Can he get a big hit? Yes! Ned Hogg is hot. It is not hot in here. Ned can nap in his bed. So outside it can get really hot, but if you go inside, it's not as hot. And if you have a fan next to a window like he does, you can get quite comfortable. Who is Ned Hogg? Ned is top hog. Oh my goodness, look at all these trophies he has already. Ned wins, wins, wins. All right. I got to see these two words in there. Do you know what that one says? Who? And what does this one say? Here. And have you ever been in a class where two people have the same name? In this case, it was like 3 people. I used to have 3 angels in my classroom, and 2 of them had the same last name. They were Angel Lopez, and Angel, I don't remember the other one. So I would call one Angel L and the other one Angel Lopez. Okay, this I would like you to read with me. We're going to use our soft voices. Okay, we're going to read like movie stars. Person who wrote this book, always remember to start their sentences with a capital letter and a period. I'm doing finger checks. I need 2 fingers, one for the beginning where the capital letter should be, and one for the end where the ending mark should be. And there's only 3 ways to end a sentence: exclamation mark, question mark, period. So here's a sentence. Here's a sentence. Here's a sentence. I can tell they're sentences because they begin with a capital letter and end with an ending mark. Okay, and I've already do the same thing over here. Capital letter, ending mark. This is a sentence. And believe it or not, this exclamation is a sentence. Starts with a capital letter, ends with an exclamation mark. This is a sentence. Capital letter, ending mark. Capital letter, ending mark. That's a sentence too. This is a capital letter. This is an ending mark. Yep, the person who wrote this, I could tell, is educated. They learned to always begin a sentence with a capital letter and end it with an ending mark. And a sentence just means it's just a thought. Okay, guys, we're going to use your little voices. Ready? You can put your fingers on the screen. Ready, begin. Ned. Here is Ned. Who is he? Ned is not Ned Pig. Okay, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. You see this pig and this pig? and this pig? Do you see the shirts they're wearing? Those are the same shirts. So I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to say that one of these is Ned Pig and he's Ned Hog. Okay, so Ned is not Ned Pig. Maybe that's Ned Pig. Ned is not Ned Ox. Ned is Ned Hog. Is Ned Hog big? Yes. Does Ned have 10 wigs? No. Ned Hog has 10 hats. Ned has a cap too. Ned Hog is at bat. Can he get a big hit? Yes. Ned Hog is hot. It is not hot in here. Ned can nap in his bed. Who is Ned Hog? Ned is top hog. I'll have to say that with more expression. Ned is top hog. Nah, that doesn't sound good. I'm going to have to say it this way. Ned is top hog. Ned wins, wins, wins. Okay, boys and girls, now it's your turn to go practice this story. In the next video down, you just scroll down until you find the story about Ned, and you read it by yourself, not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times. All right. See you tomorrow.